Yeah, hi there. These comments are for one of my newest students. I'll just call you Ba as your nickname. So I believe that you come from Turkey, and you've just given me a little bit more information about your situation. So first of all, welcome to my online TOEFL course. And it looks like you want to score over 100 by the end of the program, by the end of my course, right? And then you also gave me some information about your background. You said you registered for the TOEFL in 2003, you got 510. And you said if I study hard, I believe I can get 80 or above. And then I think your question here is if you're scoring around 70 or 80 and you want to get over 100, the question is, how long will you need to use my course before you can achieve the results that you seek? And my best guess right now, of course, I don't know for sure exactly, but if you want to get approximately 20 to 30 points, you're probably looking at about 3 months. That would be my best guess right now. So most students on average, they typically get between 5 to 10 points higher for each month that they use my TOEFL course. So what do you do? And how do you do it, right? So obviously, you've seen my lessons, you've seen my course, and don't panic. It usually takes about 2 or 3 days for most students to figure out everything about my course because I know it's so big and there's so much practice. But here's probably what you want to do. I think your strategy is threefold. The first strategy, or the first month, I think it would be good for you to focus in the vocabulary, pronunciation, and the grammar parts of my course. That would be probably, I think, the best thing. Now, if you want, you can begin posting speaking and writing practice tests immediately also if you want to start getting feedback from me. So maybe even during the first month, you can begin completing the speaking and writing practice test either at my website, or you can record your responses to my speaking tasks at my Buckhoff discussion group. Now, I got good news for you. I have over 300 independent speaking practice tests that you can begin completing immediately. Now, I have 2 discussion groups for you to do that. The Better TOEFL Scores discussion group, you can complete as many practice tests as you like. Now, I don't listen to them there, but you can record them there. Now, at my 7-step system Buckhoff discussion group, you can only record 1 per day. So you can do that beginning today if you want to start getting feedback. Now, again, the same rule applies for my writing practice test. Currently, I have about 40 independent writing practice tests, and I also have 10 integrated writing practice tests. Now, the good news is I have plans on adding about 30 more integrated writing practice tests over the next month. So you'll notice that there will be more integrated practice tests for you to follow. So you can also begin completing some of those. But anyway, let's go back to the first month. So the first month, most of all, you want to focus, I think, in the vocabulary, pronunciation, and the grammar areas. And then the second month, you can focus on the listening and the reading aspects of my course. Now, also that second month, you can also continue studying vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, but maybe not as extensively as you did the first month. And then for the third month, you've already been most likely practicing some speaking and some writing even before now, but for the third month, you really want to concentrate, I think, on the speaking and writing parts of my course. So that would be probably some pretty good suggestions as to what you can do. Now, the next question is, how do you schedule, what you do on each day? It's pretty easy. Just get out a calendar, maybe for the first month, and when you're looking at week 1, and you're focusing most likely on the vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar, just write those down. Just maybe day 1 you'll put vocabulary. Day 2 you'll put pronunciation. Day 3 you'll put grammar. And then on day 4 you'll go back to vocabulary again. So during the whole month, pretty much every day you'll focus on either one of those three areas. And what you do is you simply go to my website and you just go to vocabulary lesson 1, complete that. Then the next day you do pronunciation lesson 1, complete that. And so on and so forth. So each day you'll get some pretty good practice, I think, in all the 7 steps. I think as you go through my course for those 3 months, you'll get some very extensive practice in the 7 steps of my online TOEFL course, namely pronunciation, actually vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, listening, reading, writing, and speaking areas. All right, anyway, thank you for your comments. Thank you for telling me a little bit more about yourself. Remember, you seem to be very motivated, and the main thing is to be consistent. You want to study consistently over an extended period of time, and you will get results. Now, in addition to using my online TOEFL course, maybe a couple more suggestions. Make sure you read on a regular basis, approximately 30 to 40 minutes every day during these 3 months. You want to also be reading magazines, newspapers, and longer books. You want to do this for about 30 minutes every day that you're part of my online course. Now, in addition to that, you also want to be focusing on listening. So find academic materials. You can watch TV programs, news programs, and other types of documentary history programs, even discovery or science type programs, to get you used to more advanced type English in your listening. So I think a combination of using my website on a regular basis and then doing these other 2 things in terms of extensive reading and extensive listening practice, you will get better. You really will. All right, have a great day and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success. And as it's the Christmas time of the year, take a look at this. So happy holidays to you again. Thank you for joining my course and have a great day.